Coinbase is about to be sued by the SEC. ISO20022 is live, and what are the XRP, the XDC, the Algorand coins doing? We've got a ton of stuff to talk about, so make sure you watch until the end of the video. What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now today, we are back for another market update. Now we are home from Phoenix now, so I'll be banging out these market updates and this content for you guys. We did reach 1,000 likes on the previous market update, and therefore we will be giving away 100 XRP at the end of this video. Drop a like and comment and subscribe right now if you want to be entered in to win 100 XRP in the next video. So we have a ton of great stuff to cover today, and I apologize beforehand if we're messy and all over the place. There is a ton of stuff going on, including some, bad stuff for Coinbase potentially. So let's take a gander at the market right here. The market has actually been doing very good. 1.14 trillion. You guys know that $1 trillion level, is very, very key for you to look at. We are down on Bitcoin pretty badly right now, but we are up in the 7 days, and in the 30 days, we're up, right? So this was a natural, gaining a little bit of strength in the market after the banking stuff happened or is still happening. And then also with Balaji right here, who was, making that $1 million Bitcoin bet, and basically saying at the core of it that Bitcoin was going to $1 million over the next 90 days. How's that going for you, bro? It is literally down to 27K right now. ETH is at 1,700. XRP has been doing extremely well. However, we are down 10%. We're going to look at the chart in a second. Biggest gainer today, let's see what it is. Singularity Net, Render Token, Litecoin, Stacks, right? Stacks is still up on 85%. We did have a VIP call in the Gold Squad Discord. We had a VIP call. Oh, I'm not even logged in right here. We had a VIP call from our trading guy who basically nailed Stacks and made a lot of people in our VIP program, I think it was 1,100% or 1,000% on their Stacks trade right there. Crazy. We've been doing crazy numbers in the Gold Squad VIP chat, so go and check that out. Now, the big thing we need to cover. ISO20022 went live, and XRP didn't even pump. Algorand didn't even pump. The only asset that pumped was XDC. Now, the day after ISO has went live, we did see, some pumps from Algorand. XRP did go up, 16% right there. We did run all the way and bounce off 50 cents. So the assets pumped after the fact a little bit on this one. HBAR barely even went up either, right? HBAR wasn't included in the ISO20022 narrative that much. However, it is, kind of indirectly connected. Now, if you want the truth on ISO20022, it really, really does not directly affect XRP. It creates a better environment for XRP to succeed. Yes, ISO20022 is an amazing step in the right direction to curating an environment that helps Algorand, XRP, Quant, all of these coins succeed, right? Now, what does relate directly to XRP is crypto ISO20022, which is a whole third-party movement trying to make cryptos directly ISO20022 compliant, right? Because we know that it is not possible for a crypto token to be ISO compliant like that, right? So let's get into the HBAR chart. We have lost this support a little bit right here. If we go to the 4-hour chart, you can see we're just like trying to climb and hang on. That 6 cents has been a decent level for HBAR for a while now. However, dude, who's buying the dip? That's all I care about, right? I'm trying to get this thing down back to back all the way right here, 3 cents. Our most recent 3 cents was at the start of this year, right? You could have got in for 3 cents at the start of the year, and all you had to do was hold for like 20 days, and you doubled your money, okay? And then if you held for another, another like 45 days almost, you would have tripled your money, okay? So this is what we do. We catch these coins when they're at their lowest, and then we ride them up. Now, I want to talk about Trump's arrest, and then we will get into some CBDC banning talk. We'll get into some more XRP stuff, and some very, very interesting Elon Musk conversation, and then the Coinbase stuff. Trump, was supposed to be arrested, I believe, let's see what day it is, Wednesday right now. I don't know the day that they were trying to arrest him, but these are AI generated photos, okay? And these went absolutely viral on Twitter, but these are AI generated. As you can see, like, what is this big blob right here? What is, like, it's just very kerfuffled right here. However, these pictures did go viral. Now, the world is absolutely doomed by AI in the next few years if we cannot establish a standard for every AI generated photo to have something that tells you that it's AI generated. This stuff is going to get so good to a point where there's no screw ups in the picture. There's nothing that you can tell apart from a real photo, right? If we do not quickly establish a way to mark every single AI generated photo as just that, AI generated, right? Now, this cannot be a watermark on top of each photo, right? Because people would edit the watermark out. So it actually has to be inside the metadata of the photo somehow. It needs to be inside the photo, or else, the world's doomed. Absolutely doomed. There will be misinformation being spread like crazy, okay? Especially when you combine that with video, and then video gets good, and then, voice, it's just game over, bro. Okay, moving on. The Florida governor, Ron DeSantis, calls to ban central bank digital currencies. I said that this is a very crazy thing for him to say or even fight for. He is trying to ban it. So if we look here, we can play this clip. Let's play it and hear what he says about CBDCs.
We're obviously shutting down CBDC, which is important. We've got so many things pending in front of the legislature. I've got to spend my time on issues that actually matter to people. I can't spend my time worrying about things of that nature. So we're not going to be involved in it in any way.
Like, amazing. Like, thank you for having a brain. It seems like the governors of some of these states are just so much more. They have so much more common sense than the president himself. I love some of these governors, like the Omaha one. I think he was from Omaha, talking to Janet Yellen. Just absolute common sense coming out of their mouth. And yes, I would love to see CBDCs banned across, all states and all countries, to be honest. What's happening is, CBDCs are their upgraded money. They think that the upgrade to money equals CBDCs. I know that the update to money and the upgrade to money is crypto. So they're trying to make this equal CBDCs. I'm trying to make it equal cryptocurrency and DeFi, right? That's the difference. That is the difference right there. Moving on. How's that $1 million price going on Bitcoin? It will not happen. It will not happen. I am firm that Bitcoin will not be at $1 million within the next 90 days. I'll bet somebody $1,000 on that, man. 5,000 on that. However, this Balaji guy is extremely smart. He has made many predictions before, and basically he's coming out saying this new thing that the FTX balance sheet is basically like the US bank balance sheets. So when the banks put out their balance sheets, the assets are valued on what they were bought for, and not what they can be sold for, okay? So he keeps making this hilarious and fair point, that banks not marking their bonds to market is the same as SBF posting those spreadsheets showing that FTX wasn't insolvent because they owned FTT and other S coins that were worth 10 billion at the peak of crypto. Insane, right? So, Sam Bankman-Fried was showing spreadsheets showing that they held these coins at all-time high, right? And that would make their worth 10 billion. But really, that was just at the peak of crypto and those assets plummeted. So, this Balaji guy still, to an extent, has the crypto Twitter by the balls. He's been gaining followers like crazy, getting like millions and millions of views on his tweets. Make sure you're paying attention. Moving forward, I was actually sent this by somebody in our Discord, in the Gold Squad Discord. Join with the link in the description. By the way, it's free to join. The top 10 most loved and hated cryptocurrencies worldwide. And they have based this on percentage of positive or negative tweets. And we can actually see XRP is number 1 based on negative tweets. Algorand is number 1 based on positive tweets. So Algorand is the most loved based on Twitter only, right? This graph would be this graphic would be a lot different if they took into account YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, headlines, everything, right? But as far as Twitter, it's XRP, Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, 1 inch. Algorand, Near Protocol, Clayton, Decentraland, okay? Very interesting stuff. Now, let's get into talking about Elon Musk, okay? So first of all, Elon Musk's childhood nanny, apparently, it's his childhood nanny, came out and exposed him that he was doing very dark things as a child. She said, this is her words, I am not saying this for the morons who are going to say, Mason, why'd you say blah, 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 blah. Shut up. You're a moron if you can't listen to what I'm actually about to say. Her childhood nanny said that he was opening dark portals in his room. He was levitating above his bed and stuff. He was going into the portal. She went into the portal with him, saw a bunch of Egyptian, the Egyptian gods floating around like Thoth and, Anubis and all of those. And then also the childhood nanny had asked his mom or someone affiliated with Elon if he was the Antichrist. Okay. She said, no, Elon Musk is not the Antichrist, but he will present the mark. Now, what is the mark? The mark is the mark of the beast. If you are into this stuff, go to TikTok.com and go on Mason vs. Loose. Okay, this is my personal account on TikTok where I talk more about this stuff. MASUN vs. Loose, that's the account. And then go to this one where I decode the mark of the beast right here. Okay, but watch all those. Those are great videos. Now, Odell says the blue checkmark is the first step in Elon's plan to bring the Chinese social credit score system to the West. If you verify your phone number, which is linked to your social security number and other personal info, you get more reach, okay? Amazing tweet right here. Now, I like Elon Musk. Okay, now how can I like him when he's doing this? I said absolute facts. Elon Musk is here to bring all the Chinese tactics and systems to the West. There are multiple clips of Elon Musk saying that he loves WeChat. If we Google WeChat, right, WeChat is a Chinese instant messaging app that basically has payments built in. It has everything built in. You only need one app, basically. It's WeChat, right? Elon obviously has purchased Twitter to turn it into, the WeChat for the West. And now he's introducing this social credit system where the first step is the blue check mark, right? Leveling the playing field, making everyone equal like that. Now, I do believe this, but if anyone was going to do it, right, because it's going to happen anyways, all the Chinese tactics and everything are coming to the West. That's going to happen no matter what. That's my belief. If I could choose anyone to introduce that, if it had to happen, I would choose Elon Musk, because he does seem to have humanity in mind in everything he does. Now, let's talk about some mainstream news. Okay, Today, Coinbase received a Wells notice from the SEC focused on staking and asset listings. A Wells notice typically precedes an enforcement action. So essentially what he's saying is Coinbase is about to be sued by the SEC. That is going to happen. Now, I love their title of their article right here. He said, they said, we asked the SEC for reasonable crypto rules for Americans, and we got legal threats instead. Okay, so essentially, Coinbase is trying to have a constructive conversation with the regulators, and all they want to do is shoot threats their way, right? And continue to say that they're selling unregistered securities. Coinbase right here is declaring the bottom line remains Coinbase does not list securities or offer products to our customers that are securities. So if you go on Coinbase right now, you're going to see a bunch of assets that they are confident are not securities. So, or let's go to here, exchanges, spot, and click this. Does it show which assets are listed on here? It doesn't. So we would have to actually go onto the Coinbase exchange. Let's see if we can do it without dropping any personal information on my Coinbase account here. Coinbase, I haven't been on their website in a long time, but here are the assets. Here we go. Okay. New on Coinbase. So if you can find, just log into your Coinbase and look at the assets that are on there. Those are the ones that Coinbase has personally done due diligence on to prove that they are not securities. Okay, they go through a rigorous process is what they say. If we go back to Brian Armstrong's tweet, 2 years ago, the SEC reviewed our business in detail and approved Coinbase to go public. Our S1 clearly explained our asset listing process and included 57 references to staking. Coinbase runs a vigorous asset review process and has rejected more than 90% of assets that have applied to be listed on the platform. So essentially, if you apply to Coinbase, you might get denied if you are a security. Now, here's my message to Coinbase. Drop the list. Drop the list of assets. If you're saying 90% of assets have been rejected, drop the list of assets that have been rejected. I don't know if that's out there, but that would be very helpful to us to see which assets you guys think are securities, because we know you are in bed with the regulators, okay? And this is all a fraud. This is all a script right here and a play, in my opinion. And Brian Armstrong goes on to say that, Coinbase will now appear in court. So I'm assuming a Coinbase lawsuit from the SEC is coming down the pipeline. Okay, let's move forward. That's going to be crazy. That's probably going to dump the market a lot. Tron founder Justin Sun has been sued on securities and market manipulation charges. This is pretty dang crazy. If you want more of this, head over to MegBZK's video. Type in MegBZK on YouTube and go watch her latest video. She will cover that more in depth for you. We also had the economic report of the president that he does not write. There's no way, because he is, old and probably can't even work a computer. However, his economic report came out. And crypto is mentioned 255 times, okay? Now, the thing that everyone's focusing on here is this quote. We're going to read it and then move on. Indeed, crypto assets to date do not appear to offer investments with any fundamental value, nor do they act as effective alternative to fiat money. That's bullshit. The investments part of that, bullshit. Improve financial inclusion, bullshit. Or make payments more efficient, bullshit. Instead, their innovation has been mostly about creating artificial scarcity in order to support crypto assets prices. Bullshit. First of all, that's not innovation. Scarcity to create value is not innovation. That's been around for a very, very long time. That's called limited edition items, right? Where there's scarcity and not everyone can get one, so the value goes up. He says, and many of them have no fundamental value. The report issued by the Biden administration says this raises the question of the role of regulation in protecting consumers, investors, and the rest of the financial system from panics, crashes, and fraud related to crypto assets. No, dude, you got it backwards. You have it backwards, Biden. Crypto has to protect itself from your dead system. That's like a zombie-based system. Debt and death run that system. It is disgusting. It was broken from the beginning. And if you know the deep knowledge about it, like the Santos Bonacci level knowledge about it, you know that your birth certificate is actually a bond, and you are being traded on the stock market. Now, I sound like a crazy person. I don't care. Okay, go do your research on the straw man, your name and what your name means. Why is there a bond number on your birth certificate, right? Why in the US and Australia, where Santos is from? Go do your real research. Real ones know what I'm about up here. I know, the deep underlying truths about these things. I should say underlaying, not lying. How can you have an underlying truth? Lying truth? No, it doesn't work together. Underlaying truth. So that's this economic report. I don't even care to read this, dude. It's 500 pages. If you work smart, you know that you'll let other people read this and you'll read the summary, okay? Or you'll listen to people like me who tell you the truth right away. Now, that is actually all we have for the regulatory section of this video. We're going to get into the sponsored section of this video. We have xportal.com. This is one of the best wallets I've ever seen. Okay, cameras off, no sponsored shit. This is one of the best wallets I've ever seen in my life. Okay. However, they are sponsoring this video, but even if I've had this app downloaded for probably over a year, ever since I got into Elrond. I do have the X Portal app right there. If we go to the full screen, I'm going to use my Face ID to log in. Right now, I don't have anything in there because I actually had to make a new account because I lost the seed phrase to my old account. So don't lose your seed phrase. But this is the wallet. You can download it on the App Store right now. You get a hero tag. It is an Elrond-based wallet. However, see, it says enter the portal to the multiverse. One super app trusted by millions. Everything finance, debit cards, friends, chat. They have chat. They have chat in the wallet. They describe themselves as a portal where money gets a new meaning for this world and all the other worlds. And if we continue down here, right, it is the portal to everything finance. You can have a watch list, a portfolio right there. It is the most secure digital wallet right there. They got the portfolio tracker, debit cards. You can swap inside of it. You can have NFTs in there. Very, very extensive wallet. And I love the fact that you get this level, right? You can see that person on the example is level 25 right there. You got your hero tag is what they call it. And this is just extremely clean. It's just I would argue it is the cleanest wallet that I've ever seen in my life. So you guys can go and download this right now and go check it out. It is flawless. And, you can hold other assets than Elrond right there. But we are big fans of Elrond, who recently rebranded, by the way, to Multiverse X. Okay, so Multiverse X is actually what we're talking about here. We've done videos when this was called Elrond before, but extremely bullish on X Portal. You can see the social aspect as well if you click social. Basically, we just went through this the whole website right here. Make sure you go download that. The second sponsor we do have for this video is Medicaid. Now, this one actually has a token attached to it, but we're going to more talk about the actual project. So their pre-sale is going on right now. They've already raised $12.7 million. They're trying to raise $16 million. If you do want to buy into the pre-sale, there's no requirement or anything. Basically, you can click, you have to connect your ETH wallet, then you click buy tokens, right? And you can go down and buy with USDT, or you can buy with ETH. So all you got to do, get your MetaMask, drop some ETH or some USDT in there, and you can buy the MCAID token. So this is Medicaid. They describe themselves as the ultimate Web3 community hub. I do have their white paper open. We're going to go over that in a second. They have also confirmed 2 listings already on MEXC Global and Bitmart. So if you do want to get it on the secondary market, you can do that. One of the cleanest websites I've ever seen as well. But essentially, they're building a Web3 like hub for play-to-earn gaming. It's an arcade. Their goal is to make Medicaid a self-sustainable platform and use the platform to reward the community through an innovative token staking mechanism. Okay, and if you have some time and you want to do some research, none of this is financial advice, right? Make sure you do your own research. You can watch the explainer video right there. And Medicaid, here is the MCAID token. Here is the breakdown. So pre-sale allocation, 70%. Marketing and centralized exchange listing, 12.5%. Development, 10%. DEX liquidity provision, 5%. And the competition pool, 2.5%. It is an ERC20 token with 2 billion total supply. Great roadmap right here. I love that the roadmap, says it's game over for Web 2. Web 3 gaming is here. They've got all the way up until Q2 of 2024. One of the main things you got to look for when you see a roadmap is how far in the future does it go and how updated is it. So they are planning all the way out well into 2024. They do have the meta power here. It is CertiK audited. Whole team is doxed right here with their LinkedIn profiles. You can go and check that out. They do a lot of giveaways as well, so make sure you follow them on Twitter right here. They got 44,000 on Twitter. Play, earn, build, connect. Very, very nice. They're I believe this is their CEO. Yes, Russell Bennett is their CEO. He is right here, and he actually went over their beta platform very recently. So there's no, the arcade aspect isn't out yet. However, he does have access right here to the beta. And you can see the setup is just amazing, right? It matches that beautiful website that they have. You can see all of the games right here. And this looks like there's a lot of external games. You can see the Sandbox, Axie Infinity, Galaxy Fighters Club, right? A lot of external games just being linked to in one big hub. So, I mean, that's cool to start off with. But on their roadmap, they do have dreams and hopes and visions and ambitions of creating their own arcade games and putting them on this platform. So go and check it out. Very, very cool project. Their white paper is here. It's 18 pages. Very well done stuff right there. They explain a bunch more about the project. I'd love to dive more into this. However, this is all we have time for. So thank you, Medicaid. Once again, if you do want to get into that pre-sale, I might be dropping some money into this. I might sell off some of my profits and drop some like a moon bag basically into this project, Medicaid. Very, very cool. If you do want to enter into the pre-sale, use the link in my description. That does help me out a bit as well. So that is all we've got. Extremely long daily market update. I love every single one of you. If you're still watching, you are really in this. I can't stress enough. If you literally just watch this whole video, I can't stress enough how well off you are. You're ahead of 99.9% of people, and you just got some great alpha. So make sure to drop a like and comment. Join the Gold Squad Discord. I love every single one of you, and goodbye.